Tonight, a mutated strain of the coronavirus is spreading here in the U.S. California's governor confirming the presence of the highly contagious variant, first detected in the U.K., now in Southern California as well.
I think every week, if not every day, we're going to hear more news about this virus variant spreading in different communities.
Colorado also on high alert after confirming a case on Tuesday and discovering a second possible infection today.
This new variant is just another reminder that there is a lot that we don't know about the virus.
The first case was a man in his 20s with no known travel history. Health officials say both men are National Guardsmen working at the same assisted living facility.
If you're ill, instead of only making 2 or 3 other people sick, you might actually spread it to 4 or 5 people. That means that we'll have more cases in our communities.
This comes as newly elected Louisiana Congressman Luke Letlow, who is set to be sworn in on Sunday, died from COVID-19 Tuesday night. The 41-year-old husband and father of 2 had no pre-existing conditions, according to doctors. The virus continuing to shatter records as it ravages the nation. In hard-hit Los Angeles County, hospitalizations have soared 1,000% in just 2 months. Medical centers struggling to keep up.
We're a 131-bed hospital, and we have 224 patients.
MLK Hospital is desperate for space.
Are you days away from rationing care?
I think we're very close. Even with all of our creativity, there's still at some point a limit to how much, one group of people can do.
On the East Coast, church bells rang commemorating all the lives stolen by COVID. Too many lives lost in a season of suffering that just won't end.
While the mutated strain is highly contagious, experts say it's not more harmful and the vaccine should be effective.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.